Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, founding fathers of all ages, welcome back to another very exciting episode of Preston Can't Play. The one who's kind of a traitor, but also kind of like one of the greatest patriots. Well, that's Preston Black.
Little,
do you want to say hi?
Beach, yeah. I'm a traitor, but, you know, ultimately I moved things in a better direction. I had to do what I had to do.
And the one who's like the super badass first president that people like kind of like make into a deity almost in American mythology. That's me, Tom Mitchell.
Did they give you too much credit?
Not enough, honestly.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I don't think anyone's mentioned the time I bench pressed a bus. I was just fucking bored one day.
That's
See a
fair.
school bus rolling by, I'm like, I bet I could lift that.
Where's that, a school bus? That's fine.
Hey, Teddy Roosevelt, spot me, I got this thing. And he's like, dude, that's way too heavy, you can't do that. Fucking proved him wrong.
Yeah. Fuck you, Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, but seriously, man, fuck Teddy Roosevelt.
What did he ever do?
Hashtag unpopular presidential opinions. Fuck Teddy Roosevelt.
That's right, I said it.
Yeah, man.
You were all thinking it.
Got that goofy ass mustache. Who's the last president that had facial hair? What a bygone era, huh?
Yeah.
It might have been Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I have a ghostly confirmation. Isn't there lore that he was gonna shoot a bear that was tied to a post?
Yeah.
And he was like, I will not shoot that bear.
Yeah, and that's why we have teddy bears.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah. So I finished grinding, and I upgraded some equipment, and now we're back on track. Letting this propeller run its course.
Also, easily the most overrated child's toy, teddy bears.
You think so?
Build-A-Bear brought him back.
Overrated, yeah. I thought you, for a second, I heard overrated,
Uh-huh.
but it registered as underrated, and I was like, really?
Like, isn't that a weird thing to give to a kid? Like, hey, our president didn't shoot this bear. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
Want to hug it?
Ah.
Why don't more presidents make children's toys?
What would be the Richard Nixon children's toy?
Groucho Marx nose.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Just the nose, not the glasses or mustache.
Of course, yeah. Okay.
Or it'd be, what am I looking for here? No, that's the Richard Nixon adult toy.
Ah.
Buddy,
Sorry, I have to...
your greatest foe.
I'm so high up in the
timed
air.
challenges.
And we're just, like, jumping onto this swinging beam. Before it comes too close.
Like a pendulum. Like the pit and the pendulum.
God
This
damn
is
it.
Inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. Another
I always
great
thought
American.
another great American president.
He's my top 5.
Who else is in your top 5 presidents? Nope.
I'm trying to remember
5
the
presidents.
Wait. Let's see. Well, I was class president, so that's one of them for sure. I'm always going to be in my own top 5 list, so I'll find a way.
Okay, that's fair.
Presidents of the United States of America because of their song Peaches.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one? Edgar Allan Poe? That's another one. So that's 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I'm suddenly becoming very aware I don't actually know a lot of stories of U.S. presidents. I mean, we've got the bangers. You know, we've already talked about old Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Abe Lincoln, we could mention Abe Lincoln.
Yep, he's a good one. Another.
Old George Washi.
Yep, and
Washi Shakes.
and that's it, right? I mean,
I'm just trying to think of prominent
how the
presidential
fuck?
figures. Was Lyndon B. Johnson was president for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. After Nixon resigns?
That was after JFK, yeah.
Got, dude.
Oh no.
Sorry, is it too soon? I think for a while it wasn't too soon, but now that they're like actually releasing the...
Oh yeah, that's topical now. Have you looked into that? Because I
Uh-uh.
absolutely haven't.
Are they out yet?
I don't know.
They are? Did they confirm who did it? Was it Jimmy Hoffa?
So they
blocked
so
it.
they released it, but then they blocked. They like redacted it or something.
Like, so they couldn't confirm it was him?
I am sorry.
Really?
Do you think they made that up, the KGB stuff,
KBG?
because of the Russian business now?
KBG, remember KB Games? Right? That was a time.
Yes.
Good job. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know.
And we don't have more information on it yet? Because a lot of it's still blacklisted? That's weird. I thought they were supposed to open up all of it, but I guess maybe some of it's too secret.
I guess fuck us, right?
I know I would. Fuck us, I mean.
Right, yeah, I got you.
We're great looking.
That's
we
a...
didn't really talk about KB Games though.
Oh, yeah.
Remember KB Games?
Yeah, let's go
Sorry,
back
I had
to
to come
KB
back
Games,
to that.
yeah, yes.
Because I remember one trip to Missoula, which was the big town near my hometown that you'd always go to for like shopping trips. Got my parents to go to KB Toys. KB Toys? What was it? KB Toys?
Toys.
KB Toys. Sorry about that, y'all. And I remember picking up the Mighty Ducks action figures for the animated series. And
Oh.
I was really upset because I couldn't get my favorite duck, whoever the purple one was. I forget his name.
Good news, I have to do this again.
It's not going to come back into my head. What happened?
I got an ether, but I had to, like, come down to do it.
Timed challenges are not your thing, dude.
No. Well, there's not, like,
You should
real...
play some Guitar
no
Hero.
real indication of, like, exactly when to do it. It just says before it gets too close.
Well, you're hitting it when it's out there already. You have to think about your hang time.
But he jumps differently when he's gonna...
Got to think about
When
how
he's
long you're
gonna
going to
stick
hang
it.
10.
compared to when he's gonna... So you
Johnny
can't even,
Tsunami?
like, gauge it off...
There. Oh, I thought that was money.
But yeah, I think all of them are money. But, like, you'll see when he actually, like, does it and grabs onto it, he jumps in a completely different way.
Okay. Does he hold onto it with his hands? What's he doing?
He,
Ugh.
like, just falls straight to it rather than, like, jumping out. Like, he doesn't have an arc.
Okay. That's the one. Nope. We'll give it another twirl.
I wish I could just go back to not getting that ether, because honestly, I didn't need it.
Was it worth it? Do you regret the decisions you made?
There, see? He, like, falls completely
Oh, I was
differently
scratching my
here.
eye. Will you jump down and do it again? I missed it.
Yeah, hold on, let me just...
Thanks, bro.
I never really spent a lot of time at KB Toys. I remember a lot of KB Toys commercials.
Okay.
And always, like, wanting to go in there. Also, because my dad was kind of a computer geek, we would go to... There was a store in a nearby town.
Missoula?
Like the shopping town.
Northgate Mall.
Called Comp USA.
Okay.
And there was an adjacent KB Toys. So I was like, oh, it's right there. We could just go in. But it was like, no, it's too expensive.
Yeah, they were expensive. I mean, it was before I actually thought about money. But I remember my parents never wanting to buy me
It
stuff there.
seemed like such a, like marvelous, like, special, like, high-quality place. But then when I was working at our dead mall...
Dead mall?
Yeah, you know, like a dead mall.
Mall of the Dead? Like
Is that
from-
the right term, a dead mall? When, like, the mall technically exists, but, like, half the stores are out of business.
Really? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
And there was a KB Toys in there, and it was like a dirt store.
Really?
Yeah, it was terrible. It doesn't exist now. Now it's like a science games
Ugh.
center.
You, don't touch me with that.
So you can go
Get
in
it off
and
me.
buy science games for your kids.
Give me soap. I need to wash that scent off.
I went to a birthday party there, and it was not interesting. It was space themed. But it was also
That's pretty rough. Space is pretty interesting.
But it was also for like an 8-year-old. So.
You. How old were you?
Like I was 31.
Okay.
I knew him. I mean, it was.
What's up, Tyke?
It was a friend of the family.
Okay. Technically.
All right, so we're just gonna go right in the front door here,
Entrez-vous.
which Tifa has an issue with.
Okay. Where are we at? Are we at the mall?
No, this is Shinra.
Okay.
This is the
It
Shinra.
looks like a mall.
It does look like a mall. So, okay, so we got a choice here. We can sneak in quietly, or we can just bust right in the front door.
You know I'm going to take Tifa's side. Well, actually, yeah, let's sneak in.
Yeah?
That makes more sense. You're at their headquarters. You don't just kick down the front door.
I tend to agree. Plus, I think that earns us points with Tifa, which is what we're trying to do.
Okay. Is there a Barrett romance route?
I wasn't gonna spoil it, but yes.
Tight. Imagining an individual whose entire arm is a gun trying to be sneaky is really humorous to me.
Yeah, yeah. This is fun. I mean, it's honestly like if you choose Barrett's route, you really just go in the front door and you just like fight soldiers, like in the lobby,
Okay.
and then like take an elevator to where you need to be.
I have this microphone right in my face now, and I keep wanting to boop it with my nose. But I really need to resist that urge. Let me see how much it shows up on the mic. Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, you're not even gonna notice. I can do this all day. Do you need a bottle opener? Alright.
Yeah, so here we go. We're sneaking. Being sneaky.
Sneak at a place.
Yeah, so this is
Kill
fun.
the bad guys.
I think this is pretty much just. Oh no, I have to run. The dialogue is automatic, but I actually have to move Cloud. Yeah, so we're just basically to like run up the utility stairs until we get to where we need to be,
Tight. Genius.
which we're not in any way hidden or locked.
What would you replace your arm with?
A hook.
A hook?
And not like a practical, like modern, like gripping hook, like one
Okay.
of these jobs, but like an actual like pirate hook.
That'd be pretty tight. Would you change your name at all? I mean, Preston Black's already pretty piratey.
Yeah. That's why I like the name Preston Black, because it has multiple uses. We've already decided that it would be an appropriate cowboy name. Mm-hmm. And now it's also an appropriate pirate name.
I think I've told you before, but when I first saw you, I really got a pirate vibe from you.
I really appreciate that. I don't know if we've really talked about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first saw you at our place we worked at together, just something about you. Someone asked me if I knew who you were. I'm like, who's that? They're like, the new supervisor. I'm like, the pirate guy?
The one who's a pirate?
Yeah.
And they were like, what?
Well, no, I think it made sense
No.
to them. You got hoops in your ears. You got this nice scruff, this windswept hair,
I guess I am
This-
pretty piratey.
this Orlando Bloom scowl on her eyebrows. He's got Orlando Bloom eyebrows. Don't give me that look.
And Orlando Bloom.
You were wearing a chef coat that was too big,
Yeah.
just flowing in the wind of the rotisserie.
Catching on fire.
Yeah. I was about to ask you what your pirate name would be, but I realized how redundant that was.
You know what? I have to admit, I kind of got a similar pirate vibe from you.
Really?
Yeah, because of your tendency to wear beanies,
Okay.
and also because of your mutton chops.
Tight. And I had that red beanie for a while too.
Yeah,
It's very
which is particularly piratey.
it's very what's the film? What's the feature?
Hook.
Nope. It's got Bill Murray, Wes Anderson number.
Oh, Steve Zissou.
Yeah, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Did you watch the SNL Halloween special?
No,
They did a horror film directed by Wes Anderson.
that sounds hilarious.
It was phenomenal. It had me right on the chuckle meter.
Do you want to give me some highlights? Ooh, a thing.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
how would you describe a Wes Anderson movie? No, imagine trying to
Yeah.
describe just the trailer for a Wes Anderson movie.
Okay.
But all the signs were there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of impact font on screen.
How do you describe a Wes Anderson movie?
Lots of jump cuts. Lots of showing what's being narrated to you.
Like if someone was like, "What do you mean a Wes Anderson movie? What's that?" You'd have to be like, "What are the things that make?"
I was listing them off.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
all right. We'll keep going.
Complicated family dynamics.
Yeah,
that's
a
spot
good
on.
one, yeah.
Nailed it. Sarcasm. Yeah.
Understated everything.
Owen Wilson.
Yep.
Bill Murray. Adrian Brody.
No like over the shoulder shots.
Mm-hmm. A lot of it's just head on.
All the dialogue is dead
face
on.
to face, and very, very dry line delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Very matter of fact.
Yep. Music that you didn't know that you loved.
Yeah, lots of like folky, pop folk. Is that a word? Can I use that?
Yes.
Am I in trouble?
No. That's a thing.
All right. Let's further discuss. Well, maybe we won't further discuss. We'll see
I
you guys
think
next.
I think we can probably.
That kind of ran its course,
put 'em
huh?
out on that,
All right,
yeah.
we're gonna see you guys in the next episode of Preston
Yep,
Can't
we're gonna
Play.
keep climbing these stairs.
Keep climbing the stairs.